Hi, everyone. This is Miranda with the Valuable Voices podcast. I'm really excited for you guys to meet Jackie today. I met her through Tammy, so thanks so much for being on today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yay. Yeah, Tammy's been bringing me some awesome people, so I'm just super excited to connect. Seems like you guys have a great network and support group and community down there. Are you in Texas as well?
Yes, actually, Tammy and I just live around the corner from each other, so we're
Oh,
not too far.
how fun. Yeah, just a great group of women. I've loved meeting each and every one of you. So let's dive in. I want to hear your story and then we'll kind of get to what you're doing today.
Okay. Well, I'm a pastor's wife. I've been married 49 years. We have three grown children and five grandkids, which are all young adults now. We're My husband is a pastor at a church in Longview, which is about 14 miles from here, that we're loving being at. And we just serve our people. And I've been in probably women's ministry for a long time, officially and unofficially, whatever task I needed to take care of. But I love helping other women grow in
Yeah.
their walk with the Lord. And a lot of it has come out of my own, things that I've learned too, and how to change things and my way of thinking about things. Just because you're a pastor's wife doesn't mean you have it all
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. I can
So,
imagine. I love that. I love, yeah, just helping other women grow. That's amazing. So, and
yeah.
then you're speaking. So what do you kind of share? What do you speak about?
I have like two little avenues that I like to go on. One is I have a real desire to speak to ministers' wives who have are that feel like they're alone or they're hurting through circumstances, because I've been there too. We've been in the ministry, all my married life, and we've gone through the highs and we've gone through the lows.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just feel like you're alone and don't have anybody to talk to. And I want to be there for them. The other avenue is just women in general, whether you're a pastor's wife or whatever your circumstances are, we still have the same needs. We like that fellowship and communication with each other. And so I always hope that people feel like they can trust me when they share their deepest, darkest secrets, and that we can take it to the Lord and see how He's going to work those out. So I feel like I'm more of an encourager than
Mm.
anything. But I worked in the medical field for 38 years and retired there about almost 2.5 years. And so I had a huge opportunity to minister to the people that I worked with. And that was kind of a good uh, confidence building for me. I was a manager of three clinics, and I always had that open door policy. So, if somebody had a problem, they knew they could come to me, and we would have a devotional and a Bible study as often as my companies would let me.
Yeah.
So you never really had to push too much, but when they were in need, they knew where to come.
Mm.
So I always liked that. And I think that helped me in my prayer life and encouraging others too on that journey, along with the other stuff I learned as being a pastor's wife and just a woman in general. I mean, we have
Yeah.
the same needs. So
Right. Did you grow up in the church? What was your childhood like?
I did. I'm a Southern Baptist girl. My mom always took us to church. My dad didn't really go until after I got married, and then he and my mom started going back to church again. My parents both have passed away over the last couple of years. I had a sister that passed away, so but we were all grounded pretty much in church. And Sunday morning it wasn't a question, or Sunday night it wasn't a question what we were doing. That's where we were headed, and
Right.
involved in our youth group and choir. That's one thing. That's another thing I love. I love to sing. So I've always been in the choir, and I do specials and just pretty much will sing at the drop of the hat.
I love that. Awesome. Do you do anything with like marriage? I imagine you and your husband are just super strong in your faith and relationship. Is your focus really on women?
Pretty much, yes. We have facilitated with the Southern Baptist Convention in the past a couple of times, where we were facilitators in a few workshops for pastors' wives and husbands, and just like I said, women in general.
Yeah.
So we've had that. We've done a few things at our church that just focused on them, and we try to make a push on that pretty much every year. So yeah, we have those opportunities to.
Awesome.
share as much as possible. We're always open to whatever the Lord leads us to do. So,
Yeah, I mean, 49 years of marriage, that is impressive. Congratulations.
well, thanks.
I don't even look old enough for that, but that is
Oh, thanks.
amazing. Wow, that is a long time. Where can we find you? Tell us your website and how to get a hold of you.
Okay. I can be found. It's Jackie Hayden, JackieHayden, speaks, all one word, .com.
Okay.
And uh, I am available for women's events, small workshops, just retreats, just wherever God wants to use me, I'm available to go. A friend of mine, we just started, it's been a little over a year ago though, but we started a Ministers' Wives Network for the East Texas area.
Oh, cool.
And we're a small little group. We haven't, I guess, I don't know if we've not won the, you know, I don't know, I'm not going to say that,
Uh-huh.
but we're a small group, and we tried to meet at least every 2 or 3 months to get together and pray with each other. And we know we have each other's backs even between those meetings. We have constant emails, pray for me about this or pray about that. And
Yeah.
so I love that connection that we have there now, that we can entwine with each other and lift each other up, and just remembering that you're not alone. And that's probably the biggest thing in the ministers' wives. They don't have good friends. It's hard to make
Mm,
friends, because you're kind of on a pedestal a little bit, and you have to be careful what you say. And you want to help them walk their journey, but let them know that they're not alone. That
yeah.
that we're here for them too, and we've been there through a lot of that stuff. I
Right.
mean, I can tell you some stories. I don't even like them, but that's it's molded me to where I'm at today.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you can be there and support for that. I mean, that community just being heard and yeah, being seen and known is an amazing feeling. So, and then I know you said you have a YouTube coming up with Sandy,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, Sandra, that you've already spoke to. And I don't know if you've talked to Nettie Patterson yet or not. Um, we have done a few things together this last year, and we did a thing this last December called The Gathering, and we invited all the women in our neighbor, basically in town, to come join us. And we had like 40, I think 40 people there, which was really good for our little town. And really focused on some of uh, a couple of the facilities that house women who are in need or have struggles and maybe can't live at home, but they need that. So we focused on that and had a really, really great turnout in that. And that kind of sparked us to think, well, what else can we do? So we started brainstorming about doing a YouTube thing where the three of us sit down, kind of like a round table setting, and discuss a topic. Well, we've done it twice in practice. It's not out there yet, but it's coming
Yeah,
soon.
I love it.
And it's going to be called the Bible Cafe.
Good.
So we're actually going to go to different places and have them be our background, and we'll promote their business, but then we'll
Oh,
have our little talk about whatever our subject is,
oh, I
you know,
love that. That's really
for that.
smart.
So
I'm sure you'll share that all over your socials and everything because I definitely would love to
yes.
see that. And yeah, I could even see, I mean, part of me wants to come to Texas and like meet you all. So hopefully sometime you guys would do like a Zoom kind of like this with all of you and even inviting people to join.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I love that community. And again, you can touch so many people from all over the
Yes.
world, really, which is amazing. So,
Yeah, you ought to do that. Pull us together. We'll do it.
oh, I would love that. Yeah, we'll have to brainstorm on it because
Yeah.
again, you all just have so much, I mean, wisdom and your love and just I mean, all of you I've talked to are just it's just been a blessing. It's almost like a spiritual mama, which I feel like I've had some, but I could always use more. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's any interest, but I think
Well, and we got together through Tammy, basically, the Christian conference uh, that we went to last year, and we're all coming back again this year because it was so amazing. But that probably started a lot of our communication and just our brainstorming. But it's real funny because when I started searching for women that meet, that's where I'm at, and maybe
yeah,
a minister's wife, there's not a whole lot in our area at all.
okay.
And so that's why we kind of started the Ministers' Wives Network. And then as we went to the Christian Communicators Conference, we started realizing that there's probably about 15 of us that live within a 50-mile area of each other that didn't know each other.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And I mean,
now
we have so much in common. So
yes.
great.
So we're Zooming and we're meeting, we meet in town for burgers and prayer and just kind of uplift each other. We practice with each other too. Like if somebody's got somewhere to go as far as they're speaking at a church or an event,
Yeah,
we practice
that's
what
so
we're going to say with each other. And we say, no, you need to leave that part out. That's, you know, or step up and be bolder about it. So
yeah. Oh, I love that. That's just a beautiful, tight-knit community. And I don't know if your minister group is local, but again, that's something you could just open up to so many people. I'm sure there's people out
yeah,
there looking for something like that. So
yeah. We we're trying really we're most of us are all in the Southern Baptist area, but for me, if they're a minister's wife and they love Jesus, then they're welcome to come to this. And they don't have to be Southern Baptist. And I think some have a thing, well, if that's Southern Baptist, we're not gonna, you know,
right.
but it's not just that. It's not what it's intended for. It's for us because we are women who struggle with the same needs that everybody else does. And sometimes their struggles are deeper and there's loneliness because they don't know where to go. So I
Yeah,
want to know we're just a phone call away.
yeah,
you know we can lift you up in prayer. We can tell you how I can tell you how to get out of some of those instances. It's really our mind, and
yeah,
Satan wants to attack us so strongly where we're at to keep us from being, from staying on the right track to be where we need to be as far as our Christian growth is concerned,
yeah.
and how we are looked at by other people.
Yeah, I love that. Are you all your family and grandkids close nearby?
They are. I have one daughter that lives in Oklahoma City, and the rest of them are about 30, 40 miles from here, which is not bad. They used to all live right underneath my skirt around here somewhere, but they've all kind of flown the coop a little bit. So
Okay. That's not too far though, so I'm sure that
no,
brings
it's really
you
not.
joy.
At first, it felt like a million miles because when I'd go to Walmart, it's like I couldn't call them and say, "You want to go to Walmart with me?"
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, well, it's been such a blessing again, getting to know you, especially, and just all the ladies. And I love how you all have different, some uniqueness to you, but there's just so much love and encouragement. And I love that, just desire for growth and community and support. So it's been a blessing. So Jackie, thank you so much for being on. And everybody just check out her website and yeah, start following these ladies because they're a lot of fun, and definitely check them out if you need a speaker at your next event.
I'm in.
All right. Well, thank you
Oh,
so much and God bless you all. Thanks for joining.
thank you. Same to you. Thank you.
Have a great day.